Good evening. I hope I find you well. Well, tomorrow, Wrexham play on a Sunday, which is a bit of a rarity of recent years. So where are they going and who are they playing? Let's find out, shall we? This is Eargard Wrexham. I'm Steve Jones. So, good evening. I hope I found you well. And if you like me, back to work tomorrow. On Monday. Not looking forward to it, but suitably rested and ready to go. So, Sunday, Derby County versus Wrexham AFC in the EFL Championship. What do we know about Derby County? Well, the faithful that are going up to Derby tomorrow will be travelling in the region of 76 to 80 miles, around about 2 hours-ish, depending on how the A50 and the A500 treat you. Not roads alike, but it's necessity, I'm afraid, to get there. So Derby County FC, formed in 1884 as an offshoot of Derbyshire Cricket Club. Now, we've heard this before, haven't we, with Preston. This gave the players some winter interest and was also used as a fundraiser, so the symmetry is absolutely the same. This makes Derby lie 34th in the age rankings of Football League clubs. And this is a strange fact, but it's one I didn't know. They played their initial games at the cricket club's ground, which is called the Racecourse Ground. And they then accepted an invite to the inaugural Football League in 1888, and in 1895 they moved to the baseball ground. It was the home for many years till 1997, when Pride Park was built, and that changed its name to the iPro on a 10-year deal, and that reverted back to Pride Park in 2017, which it is today. Now, on the head-to-head, we've played Derby 10 times previously in the league. 1-2 drawn, 3 lost, 5, with 10 goals for, 15 against, -5 difference. Now, the first one I can find, using my usual source, again, I must reiterate it's not a sponsored thing that I mentioned them, but Wrexham AFC Archive, that's where I get all my stats from. So that first game was the 27th of August 1955 in the old Division 3 North. That was at our racecourse. 16,995 in attendance. So a 3-1 home win, 1 goal for Ronnie Hewitt and 2 for Elvid Evans, 1 being a penalty. And the last meeting, of course, was back in September, the 27th, when, again, the championship at our racecourse, 1-1, Lewis O'Brien scoring for Wrexham on that occasion. And if you didn't know, ex-Red Caden Jackson was on the bench for Derby on that occasion. Now, 37 players have played for Derby and Wrexham. As usual, I've just picked out a few. Lee Camp, Martin Shaw, Steve Emery, Paul Empson, Terry Hennessy, Kwame Thomas, Mike Thomas, Ronnie Sinclair, most recently Jack Marriott, David Jones, George Evans and Brad Foster. And of course, 2 ex-Derby players went on to manage Wrexham in Brian Hughes and Dean Saunders. Now, in most appearances for Wrexham versus Derby goes to Frank Carradus with 4, and goals scored against Derby is Dixie with 3. Now, what happened on this day? Now, on this day being the 4th, which is tomorrow. Quite a few significant games in Wrexham's history on the 4th of January. 1964, we had a 4-0 home win versus Walsall. 1992, there was a small game in a small little cup competition. We beat some league winners or something. Yeah, it was not Arsenal in the FA Cup. 4th of January 1992. I've still got the scar round about here, jumping up in the PA box. That's a tale for another day. And then in 1997, we played West Ham, third round of the FA Cup again, with a 1-1 draw. There were others, those are the ones I've just picked out, straw poll. Reds players born on the 4th of January. Ex-reserve player Brandon Burrows, he's 26 tomorrow. James Caton, he was on the bench 4 times, made 3 reserve appearances, scoring once. He's 32 tomorrow. And the one that makes me feel extremely ancient, Sean Cunnington, aka Shaggy, he's 60 tomorrow. 267 appearances for Wrexham, scored in 17 goals between 82 and 88. I like Sean as a player. Midfield, either in the middle, left or right. Very, very good player. I think he actually played at centre half for a little while as well to cover injuries. Very versatile. Good player, Sean. Now, the 4th of January, has it been good to us? Well, on the 23 occasions we played on this day, we've won 23. No, we haven't. We've won 9. We've played 23, won 9, drawn 8, lost 6, with 38 goals for and 38 against, giving a 0 goal difference. Now, in the last 6, Derby is drawn 1, drawn, lost 1, giving them 9. And of course, our last 6, lost, drawn, lost, and 3 wins, giving us 10. Now, the last time we lost away was, of course, Swansea, but before that, it was Stoke. So our away record is good this year. Excuse me. Yeah, I think we can. I think we can go sneaky little win tomorrow. Single goal win. I think I got it right last time. If you remember, I said 2-1 at Preston. 2-1 it was. More of that will do fine. Obviously, we haven't heard from the gaffer yet on his from his presser, so we don't know how the squad's going to look. Now, on about Phil Parkinson, tomorrow is Phil's 250th game in charge of Wrexham, therefore overtaking Aaron Griffiths as 5th all-time Wrexham manager for taking charge of games. He's also the longest serving in the Championship, and in the 92 he's actually 6th, so some fantastic figures in there. Congratulations, Phil, well done, well deserved. And of course, I've got to mention young Harry Ashfield, coming on for his Championship debut on Friday. Or was it Thursday? My days are all over the place. Blackburn, that's where it was. But I'll know when Monday comes, because I get back to normality again. So that's what we know about Derby County and everything that goes with it. I'm going for a single goal win, and I think that's quite doable. So when you get up on your way up there, be safe, be loud, be proud. That goes without saying, and I know you're always loud and you're always good for support anyway. Enjoy, and more importantly, bring the 3 points back with you. Right, that's me done for this one. I'm on afternoons going back to work on Monday, so I may do a mop-up on this one on Monday morning or Tuesday morning, depending on how things pan out. So, what remains of your weekend, enjoy, and I will, in fact, see you later.